everyone. Finally, NTA has released the results of NET June 2024, the results of retest exam. Candidates can check their results from the official website. You can log in using your application number and date of birth. You can see the scorecard. They have also uploaded the PDF of subject-wise cutoff in their official website. I'm very happy that many of our students could crack the exam as well as pass the cutoff of PhD admission. Congratulations, and also congratulations to all the winners. Now in this video I'll be giving you a detailed outlook of cutoff marks, especially marks, percentage and percentile of English subject. So before I start, many students are little confused regarding their scorecard, whether they have qualified the exam or not. So in the scorecard, which you can download, in the results section, if you have qualified for JRF, it will be like JRF, Assistant Professor and PhD admission. If you are qualified for only NET, it will be like Assistant Professor, PhD admission. If it is PhD admission, it will be in the result section, it will be PhD admission. If you are not qualified for any of these three, the result section will look like not qualified. So this is how you can actually confirm whether you have qualified or if you are qualified or not. Okay. So let me start with the cutoff marks, because since the English subject exam was conducted in 2 shifts, for English, and there are many other subjects which were conducted in 2 shifts, it is not cutoff marks that is given in the PDF, it is just the percentile. And also for many students, for them it is not easy to understand what exactly is the cutoff marks, for how much marks actually they lost NET or JRF, or how much they should focus next time when they are preparing for the exam. Because more than the winners, I would like to address the students who missed it for small percentage, or who couldn't make it this time. Please don't feel disheartened. Actually, your efforts will be rewarded. Please be patient. Please believe in yourself. In this video, I'll be giving you an outlook regarding for next exam. Please don't lose hope and think like I'll stop preparing for NET or JRF. Please don't think like that, because during this time you'll hear many news like some people worked and it is not just as what they received from what they can see in the scorecard, and that way don't fall for such news and all. Of course, NTA was a little late in releasing the results, but let's hope for the best. Please believe in yourself. I'm telling you again, prepare for the next exam, and for that you should have a cutoff or a goal in your mind, how much cutoff or how much percentage that you should focus. So that we'll be discussing in this video. And the cutoff marks or percentage that I'll be showing you won't be the exact one, because as you know, the cutoff was not mentioned in the official PDF. It is only percentile. So we just talk with students, we get the score of other students, and from that I'll show you just a second. Yes, so this is the maybe around somewhat based on the results, based on the results I got from students. This I have made cutoff marks, cutoff percentage, cutoff percentile, and number of questions. Okay. Slight variation will be there, but around this, I am sure that the exact cutoff is somewhere around the marks or scores that I have shown you. There won't be huge difference, maybe a difference of 1%, or maximum of, I don't think, 1 or 1.5%, that can happen, but otherwise this is the average or around about cutoff that you should focus. Or this time when they release the result, this is the cutoff, this is the overall cutoff that you can analyze. So coming to the unreserved category, which is the general category, for JRF, those who scored 204 to 208 marks, the percentage will be like 68 to 69%. They have the general category. This is the cutoff for JRF. Okay, so the percentile given is 99.8. So the number of questions will be around 102 to 104. Now the cutoff marks for NET, it is 178 to 180. Percentage is 59 to 60 percentage. Cutoff percentile, which is exactly that is given in the PDF, 97 to 97.37, and number of questions that are correct, it will range from 89 to 90. So generally, whatever is the cutoff of NET plus 9 will be the cutoff of JRF. So if 59 is the cutoff, it will be 68 the cutoff of JRF. Normally, mostly this happens for every category. So if you take OBC, the JRF cutoff marks is 186 to 188, and the percentage is 62 to 63 percentage. Cutoff percentile 99 to 0.07 percentile. Number of questions 93 to 94. NET, it is 158 to 162 is the cutoff. Percentage 53 to 54. Percentile 91.32. Number of questions 79 to 81. And for EWS section, cutoff of JRF is 196. Percentage is 65 percentage. Percentile 99.49, and number of questions 98. NET 168, percentage 56 percentage. NET cutoff percentile 92.27, and number of questions, it is around 84-85. And regarding SC/ST category, I didn't get much information from students. So if you are one among that category, please comment below so that I will get an idea regarding how much is the cutoff marks and percentage. So the percentile given is 97.37 for JRF. For NET 84.23. ST category JRF 97.37 and NET 81.92. So this is the cutoff marks, cutoff percentage, cutoff percentile, and number of questions that you should score to qualify JRF and NET from each of these categories. Now, a point regarding normalization, because many students are asking this question, because it's generally from students' opinion, what we could understand is that the shift 1 was easy, shift 2 was little difficult. So how much is the different cutoff for both the shifts and all? Actually, when you just analyze the PDF that is uploaded, they haven't given separate cutoff for shift 1 and shift 2. A small percentage of normalization marks or a percentage will be given to the shift which was tougher. But when upon speaking with students and getting their scores, what I can understand is not too much difference is there, or too much marks or percentage is not allotted to students who wrote shift 2. Too much means it is not like they are awarded extra 2% or 3% marks for being that they wrote the exam in shift 2. It isn't like that. A slight, it's just a point percentage is only awarded for the shift 2 students. So there isn't much difference that you can see in the marks or percentage or percentile of shift 1 and shift 2. So please, you need not bother too much about shift 1, shift 2, whether I got marks for shift 2 extra marks and that way. And also for the dropped question, it is whatever the dropped questions are, as I told in the previous video, every student will be allotted complete marks for the dropped questions. So hope this is a clarification to students who are a little confused regarding normalization, shift 1, shift 2 and all. So let's hope that next exam they conduct in one single shift, so such confusion won't be there, and also exact cutoff marks, everything we'll get to know. Yes. Next, coming to what should be your preparation next, what you should do next. See, as you can see the cutoff marks and cutoff percentage, you can just watch the analysis on paper shift 1 and shift 2 that I did on the day the exam was conducted. I mentioned that the both the papers were actually kind of moderate. It wasn't too easy, it wasn't too difficult, a moderate kind. And also there won't be much difference in the cutoff marks or percentage when you just compare with the previous exam. It won't be because for the last exam, for the previous 2023 December exam, general category cutoff percentage was 69. So if you just take the present exam for unreserved category, the JRF cutoff is somewhere around 68 and 69 itself. It's actually following the same trend. So let me tell you, maybe it may be because, if you please analyze, I think it was in the year 2008 that UGC first introduced the objective level exam. So that time and all, if you take 2008, maybe 2010, 11, 12 and all, the cutoff was very low for general category. I'll speak from the by taking general category as example. The JRF cutoff for general category, sometimes it was between 55 percentage, 56 percentage and all. For net it was around 51, 52. There were times when the cutoff was between this range. And when around 2019, 18 and all, if you take the cutoff of general category, JRF was somewhere between 60, 61, 63, maximum of 63 and all. So what might be the reason? Because earlier, when around the time of 2010 and all, we know that there weren't much resources available to students. Only very few coaching centers were there, and those who go there, they will get some idea, and otherwise students will have to make their own notes, and that way. So limited resources. But by the time of 2015, 16, 18, 19 and all, more coaching centers, everything were there, and also through online also, students could buy guides and more resources related to net exam. So more resources are there. But when you take the time from COVID, from 2020, 2021 and onwards, you can see there is a huge shift in the question paper pattern itself changed, but there is a huge difference between the cutoff also. From 21 and all, if you take the JRF cutoff of general category, it's somewhere between 65, as you can see. This time it is around 68, 69 and all. So this much difference is there between the cutoff. What might be the reason? It is not that NTA deliberately they are giving or putting a higher cutoff. It isn't like that. The cutoff is always decided based on the top score, how many number of students attend the exam, based on these things. I think the reason might be that students nowadays, they are having more resources, because after COVID we know that there are a lot of YouTube channels available. Actually, whatever content you need to study, it is most of it is freely available in YouTube, and also more content or more books are there in the market and all. So the students who are preparing for this exam are having more resources, so they are able to score more marks. So that might be the reason for this huge shift in cutoff. So what I feel is, like, even for the next exam, even if it goes difficult, it won't be like too difficult. Remember that NTA or whatever competitive exam, there should be certain rules regarding the difficulty level of each question that you set for that particular exam. It won't be like 100 questions, all the 100 questions are of advanced, higher difficulty level. It is not possible, or it is not supposed to be like that. This much percentage of easy questions should be there, this much percentage of difficult questions should be there, moderate questions. So definitely there will be a small pattern for it. So I feel like even for the coming exams and all, the percentage or let's speak about percentage. The percentage will be somewhere around this category itself. Maybe the general category JRF cutoff will be somewhere around 66 to 70 percentage. It's because the competition is high now. People are with more resources. People are with more free resources. So this is my humble message to students who are preparing for the next NET exam. Utilize the resources whatever is available to you. You can also actually prepare well. Don't fall for certain assumptions or predictions like cutoff will be low for next exam, it will be like this, like that, and all. This is the trend that you can see, which I clearly mentioned in my previous video also, as I told in the analysis of question paper. The cutoff won't go, the JRF cut won't, I don't feel like it will go very less like 60, 61 and all for the general category. So for all the categories, this will be the same trend that you can expect in the coming exams and all. So prepare accordingly. Prepare, you keep this particular percentage in your mind. Consider your category, or I always suggest students that you take the highest cutoff, which is the general category JRF cutoff. Keep that as your goal and prepare for it. I should score 70% or 69% for next exam. Prepare for it and definitely you will crack. Okay, don't fall for the other false predictions, and don't feel disheartened upon thinking that I wrote the shift 1 exam, shift 2 exam, I didn't get proper normalization marks and all. Don't think like that. Okay, it will just make you more disappointed only. It won't do any good for you. So uh, whoever lost the exam for even for small point percentage and all, please try next time. You can definitely crack this exam. And there is one more last point that I would like to convey about the PhD. I haven't mentioned the PhD cutoff here. I know that many students have qualified for PhD admission, so they are asking me what will be the next procedure for PhD admission and all. Let me tell you frankly, there is a slight confusion now, because when NTA announced that from now onwards NET exam will be conducted as a common exam or entrance exam for PhD admissions. There will be a separate score for PhD admission, and based on it, each of the universities or institutions can admit students. But we know that after that they conducted an exam. There were many issues related to it, many allegations, and also after in between this time, many universities actually decided to conduct entrance examinations of their own. Many have conducted, many institutions actually admitted students for the next academic year also. So there is a slight confusion what they will do next, whether they will make it mandatory that every institute should follow NET only, or the existing institute, what should be the procedure to admit students. So actually we will have to wait and see what is the exact procedure that is going to happen, because no one can actually predict. We will have to wait what method that actually they take to admit students for PhD. But one thing that I feel is definitely there will be a screening procedure, because imagine you are applying to an institute where there is one PhD vacancy, but there are 10 students who have qualified the PhD cutoff score, and 10 students, if they apply, definitely they will keep a criteria. It can be like they might consider the highest net score, or based on the other qualifications that you have, whether you have NET or JRF. There will be other factors which they will consider to decide who should be admitted. Okay, so it is not like if you have qualified the PhD admission cutoff, you will definitely get admission to PhD. It isn't like that for sure, because as I told, it will depend upon how many slots are available to students in one particular institute, and what criteria they follow. That criteria, actually a general trend that we'll have to wait and see what is the criteria that they follow to give admission to students. So these are the things which I wish to convey you through this video. Hope most of the confusions are over regarding cutoff marks, cutoff percentage, normalization regarding PhD and all. And if you have any other queries, you can comment below. I'll answer to you. And yes, again I'm telling to students who couldn't qualify this time, prepare for the next exam. Definitely you will be able to crack. Please don't feel disheartened. And once again, congratulations to all the winners for your hard work, actually, that you the effort that you actually put in for this exam. Okay, we'll bring out a next video. Through this channel I'll be bringing the videos content related to PhD topics, as well as NET English literature and all. So please subscribe to the channel to get further updates regarding English literature. Thank you.